أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد أولي الأمر الذين فرضت علينا طاعتهم ورفعنا بذلك منزلتهم. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today my topic is genetics of behavior, saying 308 of Nahjul Balagha of Maula Ali, and an action of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he made bond of brotherhood. So first I will talk about the saying of Imam Ali, then I will talk about some genetics related to it, then the action of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then I shall conclude. The saying is 308 of Nahjul Balagha. It's a very scientific one. Last time also I discussed a saying where in the last video where Hazrat Ali alayhi salam, peace be upon him, he said that between you and the preaching there is a curtain of deception. So my topic was, repetition creates an illusion of truth. So that was a very modern scientific psychology discovered in this century. So now related to it, it's not on psychology, but this topic is on genetics, heredity. So it is amazing that, when you talk about Hazrat Ali, peace be upon him, you will be discussing science, unity of God, and so many things. That's why the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that, Ana Madinatul Ilmi wa Aliyan Babuha. He said, I am the city of knowledge and Ali is its gate. If you want knowledge, go to Ali, he mean to say. And he also said, Ana Darul Hikmati wa Aliyun Babuha. I am the house of wisdom and Ali is its gate. So we remember the sayings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam on namaz and salah, and we take it seriously. But these teachings we don't take it seriously, but that is the truth. So the point is, the saying 308 goes something like this. First I will recite in Arabic, then I will translate. The saying says, Mawaddatul aba kharabatul bayn al abna wa qarabatu ila al mawaddati ahwaj min al mawaddati ila al khawabah. So the saying is, affection between fathers create a relationship between the children, and relationship is more in need of affection than affection is in need of relationship. So here Hazrat Ali is telling a very strange thing, that if there is a bonding between fathers, love, affection, between different fathers, like I am a father, you are a father, right? So we have, imagine we have affection and love for each other, we respect each other throughout our life, right? We are doing that throughout our life. Then our children will develop a bonding, a relationship, right? And relationship is more in need of affection than affection is in need of relationship. So Hazrat Ali is telling that affection doesn't need any relationship. It is itself a relationship, right? So this is the saying. So here Hazrat Ali is clearly telling that a behavior have an effect on relationship, right? Behavior give rise to a relationship. He's telling clearly, right? So now coming to a genetic part of it. Recently, in 2008, they discovered genetic scientists, they discovered that pair bonding gene. They discovered a pair bonding gene after doing a research on rats. The pair bonding gene. The conclusion was, there is a research paper on this also. The pair bonding relationship and genetic behavior. So you can type this on the Google and you will get it. So the point is, the discovery was that there is a gene called RS3334, which is related to pair bonding. If a person is having this gene RS334, he will be bonded to one person in his life. He will be bonded to one person, or like that. At a time, he will be bonded to one person. He will be emotional about one person. And if this gene is not there, the person will be, he will have many bondings. So this applies very good in, male-female relationship. If a man is having this gene or a female is having this gene RS334, the man will have, a tendency to bond to one person. He will bond to one person. He will not be frivolous, hanging around with different women. He will be bonded to one. This is behavior, right? And it has genetic component. It is based on genetic. Behavior is based on genetics. So this was a surprise. Scientists couldn't believe, but they are, even it is very hard for them to swallow that behavior is governed by genes, genetics. So Matt Ridley, in his famous book, writes, Genome, he writes that nobody doubts that genes shape anatomy. The idea that they also shape behavior takes a lot to swallow. He's telling that. So now, genes are a piece of DNA. A piece of DNA is called a gene. We have 30,000 genes. Genes code for only protein and enzymes. They generally code for protein, and enzymes are also proteins. But there are genes, developmental genes are there. Right? They control the organs where they should be located. So they don't just code for protein. They are like managers. Like my hands are here, right? My legs are down. This is done by genes. Genes know the hand should be here and your leg should be down. So these special genes are called developmental genes. Hox gene is one of this category. Right? So gene code for protein, gene code for development, organ, weight to position, and finally it is established that gene code for behavior as well. So our behavior is controlled by genes. Behavioral genes are there, RS334. So Hazrat Ali is telling that, here the two words are used. That is Mawaddatul Aba. Mawaddata is love. Love between fathers. Mawaddatul Aba means father. Love between fathers. Kharabatu creates a relationship between kids, between the children. So a behavior, if it is continued for a long time, it turns into a gene. This gene is transferred to the kids and it expresses that particular behavior. So behavior gives rise to genes and genes give rise to behavior. So like Mawaddatul Aba, love between fathers. So what do you mean by love? What is the definition of love? Mawla Ali says in Nahjul Balagha, he has a very clear definition of love. He says that love is a well-utilized relationship. Again, he has used the word, love is a relationship. Well-utilized relationship. If there is no utilization, there is no love. If I am not beneficial to you and you are not beneficial to me, there is no love. Hazrat Ali has a very modern definition. And love gives rise to relationships. All genetics and evolution is about this aspect only. How genes are developed and how they are transferred. But those organisms which have closer genes, who have similarity in genetic makeup, they are more closely related to each other. Right? So this is a recent discovery, and Hazrat Ali is clearly telling that. And secondly, and finally, we come to a history of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When it is mentioned that when Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he migrated to Medina. When he went there, he established a bond of brotherhood. This is famous history. He established a bond of brotherhood. And there is a saying also that Prophet Muhammad said. This saying is present in Sirah of Ibn Hisham, where Prophet Muhammad said that every two should be brothers. Every two. What Prophet Muhammad is doing, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he is establishing a behavior of brotherhood so that it develops into genes. And Hazrat Ali says that as love between fathers give rise to relationship between the children. So what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is doing, you can understand. The bond of brotherhood he established. Like for example, Ammar Yasir. There is a list of people between whom he bonded established the bond of brotherhood. Ammar Yasir was bonded to Huzaifa Yamani. Abu Darda was made the brother of Salman Farsi. Usman was made the brother of Aus bin Sabit. Omar was made the brother of Utbah bin Malik. And Abu Bakr was made the brother of Umar. And there is a saying on this. So the list is there. A huge list is there. I have quoted just few names. And finally, when Hazrat Ali alayhi salam, he said to Prophet Muhammad, "Oh Prophet of God, you did not establish my brotherhood." He said, "Oh Ali, be happy that you are my brother in this world and the hereafter." So what Hazrat Ali said, science is telling him, Prophet Muhammad also sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he did the same thing. Now, in this society, we need this kind of thing, bond of brotherhood. Every man, should be linked to, should be made, a brother of somebody else, especially the rich and opulent ones, so that the poor people do not suffer. So we all, if there is a bond of brotherhood, is established on this scale, this will definitely help our society. On this note, I will stop. Thank you very much. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.